Every traveler has a story they don't like to tell. This is mine. Fall of 2025. A sales trip through the back roads of northwest Missouri. 60 stops in one day. By nightfall, I was running on fumes. Checked into a quiet little hotel, log cabin style, the kind of place that feels more like a lodge than a hotel chain. Third floor, top floor, room 312. And from the second I checked in, I never saw another guest on my floor. Remember that. It was almost midnight. I was still at the desk, finishing up work when I heard it. Footsteps in the hallway, a door, voices urgent and low. I didn't think much of it. Hotels are noisy at night. 15 minutes later, I stepped out for a bottle of water. That's when I saw the gurney. 3 doors down, 2 paramedics. A man on the stretcher, 60s maybe, face turned away from me. I told myself it was routine, a fall, a bad night. I went back inside. 10 minutes after that, I opened my door again. The gurney was fully in the hallway now. One EMT was doing chest compressions. The other was watching a monitor. And I heard it, that flat, endless tone. "Go back to your room," the EMT told me, so I did. 12:18 a.m. I tried to keep working. Couldn't. By 12:50, I finally gave in and climbed into bed. That's when the knocking started. 3 soft knocks on my door. Quiet enough that I told myself it was the building settling. Then, again, 3 knocks, louder this time. I checked the peephole, empty hallway, and then the handle began to turn, slowly, gently, like something testing whether the door would give. I froze. I looked down instead, at the strip of light beneath the door, and the light went out. Something was standing there, right outside, for several long seconds. Then the light came back, and I heard it, a slow dragging sound against the wood. Fingers, or something close enough. Then, nothing. I sat awake for an hour, lamp on, trying to distract myself. Then I heard a door open down the hall, the same room, someone muttering, too quiet to understand. Relieved I wasn't alone, I opened my door. A man was stepping out, business clothes, mid-40s, and his eyes, sunken, hollow, like he hadn't slept in months. I asked if he'd been with the man taken out earlier. He turned, stared, then nodded. There had been 3 knocks, he said, and the third time was when they answered. Before I could ask what that meant, he walked toward the stairwell, and he was gone. The next morning, I asked the front desk about the emergency. She had no record of it, no incident, no guest in that room. In fact, that room had been empty, vacant since the day before. Then she asked me one question. "Are you sure it was exactly 3 doors down from room 312? And that's when it hit me. 3 doors away. Room 312. 3 knocks. Every single time. I've spent a long time trying to explain it away. A dream, exhaustion, a cruel prank by some stranger in the hallway. None of it fits. Not all of it. Not really. I still travel for work, and now, every time I check into a hotel, I count the doors to the stairwell. I notice every number 3. Because that night the knocking came in 3s, but it only happened twice, and if I'm ever unlucky enough to hear a third set of 3 knocks outside my door, I won't be around long enough to find out who answers it.